Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of SRBTV, and on today's episode, we're taking a look at the mid-season premiere of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And today we have Gondress with us once again.
Hello again,
and
everybody.
So now we're going to take a look at what's supposed to be a really interesting take on what's going to be remaining in this season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, the
now,
Inhumans, yeah.
Now, last we left off, they tried to save, Simmons' astronaut boyfriend.
Daniel, his name is Daniels, I think.
Turns out he got killed and was absorbed by a
death or Maveth.
And some kind of parasite that takes over the body, even if it's legally deceased.
Which apparently is supposed to be Maveth from somewhere in the Marvel universe.
Comics. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what they're confirming. That's what this. It's their interpretation of that character.
And despite Ward getting killed, it's now taking over his body, and now he's gonna create new chaos.
Coulson capped him like a boss.
In the chest.
May's ex-fiance.
He did the heart crusher.
Oh yeah.
May's ex-fiance is his name Ravager? I forgot what his name.
No, it is Lash. It was Lash.
Lash is now somewhere on the Earth.
He has escaped. He is free.
Yes, and we are currently seeing it. Let's see what happens next. All things considering, they showing the previews. We're finally gonna get the introduction of the
Secret Warriors, because it looks like now they have to up their ante in this one. That's what they have to do, and they have to put the team together.
Oh yeah, and Ward with the Maveth parasite had come back through the portal, and he had been picked up by Gideon, who was like the head of the Secret Council in the Avengers.
Oh yeah,
and revealed to be a member of HYDRA.
HYDRA.
Yes.
But the stupid double-fisted salute.
No. Okay,
just shout Hail Hydra, the little double fist salute, and then you can shoot all of them.
It's better than doing the whole, the whisper thing going.
So,
Text from Superheroes actually made that joke of Coulson just killing a bunch of these guys and just Hail Hydra, they all drop their weapons to do that dumb double fist salute, so I just shot them all.
So,
okay, so what are we expecting from this episode? What were we hoping from this episode?
This and putting the team together, because like I said, from the promos they showed that we're getting the Secret Warrior team together. So maybe this is going to be really their introduction and their first mission as a team.
I'm blanking on her name, but the girl who can make the multiple copies of herself.
It looks like she's coming back in. Mm-hmm. She's coming back.
Let's see.
Lincoln is officially now part of the team,
along with Joe.
Yeah, the guy who can pretty much
melt material.
Which I want to see more what he can do with that.
Definitely.
It's pretty cool.
It looks like for the most part his power is limited to metal. He hasn't really demonstrated being able to do it to plastic or anything else.
Yeah, but he has shown that he can actually not get affected by any bullets because they'll melt as soon as they go.
Yeah, they'll melt as soon as they even get to him.
Yeah. So we're all just hoping for this to kick off what's supposed to be a really exciting rest of the season.
Let's cross our fingers on that one.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's go.
Legally, he looks dead.
I know, right?
Honestly, I was hoping after the chest crush that's like, okay, good, we finally resolved the Ward problem.
Really?
I was
really? This evil parasite that can take over dead bodies. Really? I saw that coming after.
I saw it coming, but I was hoping for just a second.
It says 3 months from now. So that means this is something that is going to happen.
Well, rather, this exact moment that we're going to see, it's pretty much them saying, "Oh yeah, here we're here. This is the season finale right now. So right here we're showing you bits from the season finale. Yeah. Have fun with that."
Whoa!
Something happened.
Somebody died.
Something happened.
Somebody farted.
Yeah, somebody farted. Somebody.
Like, God damn it! And what did I tell you about lighting a match when you fart?
So I mean, something happened. Something happens where one of them ends up there. But that's the question now: who's going to have to go up there? Magneto?
Oh, that guy.
You know who it is?
Yeah, remember Mark Dacascos' character who could do the Magneto thing? He was working for.
I tried the guy with the guy from mid-season finale, pretty much. We was able to control.
Yeah, the one
The
that was working
telepath.
for Malek, the one, you know, the chairman from Iron Chef America.
Yeah, yeah.
The one who was working with Malek and could pretty much, and was pretty much
Wait.
Magneto.
Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see. That's somebody else.
No, we saw this chick in the preview.
Yeah.
She's a speedster.
Yeah, she's a speedster. That's what she is.
On Sundays. And you? Yeah, people?
Sort of.
Kind of a lunatic.
It's a complicated situation.
A lunatic father.
It does. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This week to my office.
What's this guy?
I remember this guy. He's awesome.
Following up a report, your officers
Delete that guy.
assailant.
Hey, it's
we're already
that
overwhelmed by
guy.
the guns, drugs, and kidnappings, and now these
He's
things.
involved, or he's gonna die at some point.
Are they
I don't know.
really?
It's always somebody.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Not just
short
yet.
memory, but not that short. The image of helicarriers crashing down on the nation's capital is hard to forget.
Then why is this meeting happening?
So,
If S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't exist.
unofficially, Sheila is back.
Because I need you to keep doing what you're doing. Privately.
It's the type of thing.
Publicly, the ATCU will still be the face of my administration's
But
response
in
to
secret,
threats.
it will be
Before
Shield.
you head to the agency. One who understands the answer. to
Hell
all.
yeah.
So, what are your Black Ops response?
Yeah, we're your Black Ops.
I certainly prefer it to bureaucracy.
I'll be in touch when I'm named.
So pretty
So,
much they're going back to what they were supposed to be.
in the public's eye, Shield's still no more. In the
Sorry, you didn't give
private
me
eye, Shield is up and running once
You
again
may have.
with the government. 3D printer. Ooh, that's still tense.
Very tense between them. Yeah, still.
Yeah, very.
To be fair, he shot them.
Inconclusive.
But
He had no choice, but
So, as far
Hey,
as
he
the
was
police
legally
officer,
dead.
the police
Yeah.
officer was
but he
invisible.
still feels weird
And
about
I've seen weirder.
awkward about it.
Invisibility. Imagine the possibilities.
What are you imagining?
Nothing fun.
Get used to
They're
it.
still trying to push for their spin-off series.
Yeah, Marvel's most
I'm
wanted.
just jealous.
Yeah.
Damn right I am.
Rhea was a bitch.
You two deserve each other.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
They had that same awkward response. Yeah, you two belong with each other.
Good break. We're just here.
So, is she like a speedster or like
I'm
is she like stop time and like make it look like she's a speedster?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Sorry?
Powers aren't random. We were taught that each is given to fill an evolutionary need at the time,
Are you being serious?
to create equilibrium within the species, yin yang and all that.
Oh, so it's not
That's
random,
what we were taught.
but it's a trick. They give you
An actual
something that'll
intelligent
help.
design.
That help.
They
The
got
next step
moments.
help in that moment was the next step of evolution. That's an interesting way to look at it. That's an interesting way to look at it.
You did what you had to do. We both did. Sometimes there's no choice but the hard choice. That's the job.
You knew it wasn't him anymore. You
Yeah.
had no reason.
He had to
feel
do it.
sorry.
He had to do what he had to do, and that's what he had to do. Yeah.
Go through the-
So we snap back to the same spot like a yo-yo.
Yeah.
Good to know.
That's her ability.
How about
She snaps. She knows, but she has to come back to the same spot. That's what her ability was. She's like a yo-yo.
Now I'm calling you Yo-Yo Mom.
Damaged.
In the comics, I think that's what her name is, though. It's like yo-yo or something like that.
So I'm not sure
Because she
what
could
to
do that. She speaks, but she bounces right back to the
I
same
don't
spot.
want to call that the my spirit of I would like to call something else.
What do you need?
Does not look like a zombie.
Alright.
I'm hungry.
Oh crap, he's right back.
What the people outside
Feed
want
me more!
is a pot.
Our partners want too. You'll see you soon enough.
Wait.
Ha! Yeah, they already caught you.
There, he got her in there.
Thank God. Hey, you.
Her. I like that. Her.
Don't make me crush you.
William crush you.
But is it? She'll wake up soon.
Okay,
When she does, I want you to run point on intake.
Funny, that's
What do we
exactly
know
what
about
happened to Coulson.
That's what her
Other
name
than
is.
the kidnapping and the gun running.
Slingshot.
That's a great name.
Slingshot. It's just she can, it's like a yo-yo, but still, it's like a sling, you know.
No
Goes right
record.
back in the same spot.
You don't believe I am what they say. Once I'm strong enough. You know.
What can his character do in the comics?
Well, let's see. His name is the Hebrew word for death. Malek.
This isn't working. He's stuck in a moment
Okay,
of
that's great.
I know what that's like.
And it's
Wait,
like this
put it
guy.
this way.
What about him?
You're dead.
Neurons
You're dead.
communicate using electrical impulses. You could stimulate.
So he's a human about a Tarava.
Well,
I'm not
I was gonna say actually, it's more related to the ancient HYDRA stuff. He can kind of do. He's supposed to have a little bit of a connection to the dark dimension. And the Dark Force, which you guys remember, is the Zero Man. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff you remember seeing in Agent Carter, yeah, he can do that stuff and a whole lot more.
Oh, they reworked his brain to work now.
Tell me about Gideon now.
Found him. He was dumping weapons into the river. She's telling the truth. We've got visitors, local law enforcement. Okay, well, be careful. Not everyone's on this side of the law. We're on our way. Stay with him.
What's going on here?
We've got this.
Hey, we were right.
Organization
As
jurisdiction.
they say, you're going to be a part of it. That's what he said. You get a familiar face in there, they're either a part of it or they're going to die at some point.
Drive away.
Guess not. It would have been easier if you had.
Oh yeah, she's gonna kick your ass.
Whoa.
What the?
They have one of their own.
They have a human working for them.
Averiguamos para quién ellos trabajan.
Yeah.
They actually have a fucking human
They have
working
an ability to freeze. He has the ability to freeze people. I was gonna say, I remember.
or incapacitate them in a way.
I remember there was a guy who could do that.
Macaroni and cheese with no artificial flavors,
I think his
preservatives,
name
or
was either
dyes.
Gordon or Bassett.
And guess what? Flies didn't notice.
That would make sense considing, you know.
That he just froze them with by looking.
And it's like, remember what they said? It's a natural order of things. We don't just get, you know, it's not by God. No, it's a natural order. Yeah. Interesting so far.
Definitely.
See a lot of dead bodies at this that moment.
It was too soon for rigor mortis to set in, but
He's able to put rigor mortis into the system right immediately. That's what it is.
I don't see our Bobby and Hunter were taken otherwise.
Elena has been asking about him.
Shit, that's not good.
Yep, use that as the motivation to recruit her. You want to stop injustice?
According to that flash forward, it probably works.
We need to help each other to stop them.
Pensamos lo mismo, pero tenemos que ayudarnos para poder detenerlos.
Bueno, si los mandamos al diablo, les derretimos sus armas y les borramos esa sonrisa de la cara. Entonces sí.
Rogers, you're
She's
right.
in.
Tour guy. I looked it up, and
How
they
do your
state
powers work?
it is him, but he's unnamed in
Es
the
difícil
show.
de explicar, están conectados a mi pulso.
And he technically put, supposedly here they're making it seem like he's putting in rigor mortis, but in the comics I was reading, he turns them temporarily into stone. In a way, so in a way they're mixing it up a bit, which I like.
Well, yeah, because the stone thing would look too much like Death through Terragenesis.
Yeah.
So they're trying to do it so that we don't confuse anyone who's only roughly familiar with it, or anyone who's missed some of this stuff. I mean, also it makes sense because
Let's see. No, let's
Look,
see
here we
the
go.
action.
It's like I said, she gets slingshot back.
See? She gets speed. Yeah, she gets speed towards somewhere.
But she has to go back to the same
she has to
spot.
Go right back to the same spot
You're
she
my
speeded from.
You're my new best friend.
Okay. Here. 2 figures.
Look, I want you to do a Wilhelm scream. That'll be fun.
That's it.
Like I said, new best friend.
I like it. She's not wearing her gloves and stuff.
Well, yeah, she's in full control of power.
He's not like it. Pretty cool.
He made a fucking like a metal, like a indie guy metal sculptor.
I call it weapons of
You grab the
war.
weapons and I'll
It's actually a good name.
Where do you do that?
Like I said, and all she gotta do is just come back to the same point she was started from.
Yeah. Please give us something.
Hold, please.
Welcome to Good Burger, home
Oh, the good burger. Can I take your order?
Like I was saying, here's the thing. He was young. Albert Tigan. He was the second Red Skull. He was the one who had like that Playboy robe on, and always had like the lipstick, cigarette in the holder. He was not Johann Schmidt. That Red Skull of his was actually like a mask.
Bringing in Red Skull in this series.
Oh, see what happens.
Well, here's the thing. He's since Hugo Weaving has expressed no interest in coming back. As pretty much said, he's not going to come back.
Scrap does it for the shell of it.
And so therefore, we cannot have Johann Schmidt back in his current state.
Okay.
Don't you dare take that apart.
So it's not like they can't put, it's not like the comics don't have a rich resource of plenty of other guys who took up the mantle of Red Skull.
Yeah, but either which way, to me, it's the type of thing to where you have a major villain, one of the major ones. And for a TV series, you rarely ever see a major villain come into the swing of things.
But seeing as how the Marvel movies have not expressed any interest in bringing the Red Skull back because they had plenty of opportunities to do it. I mean, hell, they had an opportunity with Robert Redford's guy to just like go and reveal himself to be the Red Skull or something. They could have done it then. They didn't. I'm just saying, since currently they're not expressing any plans to make the Red Skull show up, but Red Skull is the leader of HYDRA. A good way is to basically have his successors, the guy who took up the name afterwards, be the ones as the villains in the TV show, especially considering that, again, they named this guy Malek, and he's the head of HYDRA.
Right.
And that's what happened in the comics. There was a guy named Malek, he was the Red Skull, and he was the head of HYDRA after Johann Schmidt. So I'm just saying, it's entirely possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible. It's a possibility, but it's gonna be a lot of people are gonna have their theories. I'm one of those that doesn't think of it, but it's just my thought. But I mean, you still have a good point where you're saying. So.
Well, not to mention that would be a great reveal right there at during the end of one of these episodes, just to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, Coulson, it's me.
Yeah, definitely.
And, or to have him put on the mask or something, or just to do something and basically say, "I am."
How are you? Must be fascinating getting to know all about human DNA.
I miss you.
Oh, damn. What you mean, right? Right to the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I'm here. Together. We're
Professional and matter of fact, and there's this chasm in the middle of the room of all these things of our kiss and Will's death and
I'm sorry about that, Gemma, because maybe there was another way. And there was something else that I could have done.
Will died saving me. What you did was kill a thing, a monster.
Thank you.
You've been nothing less than extraordinary this whole time.
I'm glad she sees it. Let's talk like that.
And thus you are absolved of your sin.
Yes, you are healed. You are good to go.
About this chasm, as you call it. It's pretty interesting here.
That's
Oh
okay, Tina.
my.
Giddy. Let's get it on.
He looks good.
It's like, hey, don't you see I'm busy,
Prince, I did
personal
yourself on this
manhunt
one.
for the head of
Lots
Hydra.
of bells and whistles. It's pretty fantastic.
Oh.
He was building him a hand that looks like his hand.
Feels real.
bitch!
Feels like the others.
Colson now,
It's at the hand.
Clark
It's
right
me.
now has to wear a glove to work. And say
Maybe
he's
you're
not
not
playing
supposed to
Michael
get
Jackson.
over it. Some things you can't move past. They scar you, change you permanently.
That's what he was working on.
I don't know what happened there. On that planet.
Could be you're not who I thought you were.
Oh, please don't get up. Really, dude? Get me a makeup artist. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can see the handprint.
Oh, dude, I saw that like
Once I make a
3
movie
seasons.
out of him.
We'll return in a
I told
moment.
you, something similar to Zero Matter in that big band.
Okay. That's
Hey there, can I help you with
interesting.
anything?
Very interesting.
Hey, Siri.
It makes perfect sense to name him the head of the ATCU. He knows all the players, the public respects military authority. You've worked together?
I wouldn't
Oh,
exactly
no.
call it together.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes.
Now I know you're
No.
Dude, didn't
Didn't
lying.
you-
Thrilled about that.
didn't you see his name
No.
at the opening during the credits?
No, I didn't.
I did!
Mr. President.
Talbot,
General
Andes.
Talbot.
He's got to work with him.
Yes. Oh my God, this is gonna
Oh, that's gonna be
awesome.
Okay.
next time.
Reports of a new breed of alien living among us.
Next Tuesday.
It's already
How can
there.
you defend Inhumans?
Human as we are, just with a little something extra.
This something extra could destroy us all.
When they are attacking you. At every turn.
Let's finish this.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I heard that
Tuesday night
Absorbing
on
Man's
Central
coming back in this
ABC.
one. That's gonna be interesting.
I
Oh
saw
wow.
it, but I was like,
Suffocating.
I saw, but I was like, well, wait, didn't he get?
During the Lexus Command Performance
Yeah.
Sales.
All right. One up. Discuss.
Now you can discuss.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, and
So he's the Sandman?
he's the same
Well,
as
I was gonna say, well, it looks like they're doing a weird interpretation of his power.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because that's kind of something he could do. That's what I meant earlier when I said he could kind of do something with that was kind of like Dark Force Zero Matter stuff, in that he could literally like kind of he can basically actually with the sand thing I can actually make a very apt description. It's like Gaara from Naruto.
Right.
He basically uses the flesh from his body to basically entomb you, and then he crushes you. He crushes you and then absorbs your essence. And if you're a powered person, he absorbs your powers into himself.
So
as
he's
well.
kind of like a weird inhuman vampire?
Kind of. That's why.
Kind of.
That's mainly why all the Inhumans were so scared, is because he can destroy Inhuman and take their very essence from them.
Wow.
Well, rather, that's the thing that he can specially do to them. He can do that without killing them. He can steal their power. He can kind of pull like Rogue, except he can permanently drain their power.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well,
And that's his default thing. But the thing is, when it's an Inhuman and this is bonded into your very DNA, this is very likely to kill you.
okay.
Well, because it was basically ripping the Kree DNA out of them. Sorry, dude.
Right.
It's all right.
Well, overall, what'd you guys think of the episode?
They did a good job. They really, I like the whole how now they, like I said, that's what we're expecting. They're trying to recruit now for the Inhumans, and now we're starting to see
building.
Yeah, exactly. They're building. They're starting to build the team, and of course, Yo-Yo is pretty much, even though I like Slingshot, that's her actual name in the comics. You know, it's like now they're starting to slowly build the team up, which I like. And they're starting to realize now it's not that God gives you to know. It's a part of, you know, the natural life pretty much. It's like whenever they need that ability, they're going to give it to them because they need it for that moment. So it's interesting. So I really liked it. I mean, I enjoyed it fairly.
Yeah, I enjoyed the episode too. It was really nice. It was good seeing that everybody's still on their feet. You know, everybody's still doing good for the most part. Things are slowly getting patched up. Shield being more or less officially, unofficially back in the government's good graces.
But what I like is that they need to go back to what they were, even in the comics, which was they were always covert. Even the public rarely ever knew about them, but they were always covert.
They knew they existed, but that was about it.
That was about. They were just a myth. That's it. Going, oh, the secret government, you know, type of thing. Just secret men in suits or something like that. But that's what they need to go back as. That's why I love how they're like, you're. That's what you like. You said you're officially, unofficially, kind of back.
Yeah. Slingshot was a nice addition to the future team.
Yeah.
And it was also great to see that we're still not safe considering the flash forward we got in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, I mean, they showed the necklace, but that could mean anything. That could be, you know, her. She could probably give it to someone of the other PZ members, giving them luck. Yeah. But it just gives you a thought of, what are they doing up in space? Something's going on. That something affects it to where they have to go up there. And something either goes wrong or something goes right, and it just...
Yeah.
Well, remembering the origin of the Inhumans, that is the Kree, we could always end up with something like an actual Kree storyline.
Sure, that's another possibility.
True. So what did you think of the episode?
Overall, I liked it. I mean, like I was kind of doing earlier, saying, you know, they're kind of laying the building blocks in place.
For the Secret Warriors.
Yeah, not just for the Secret Warriors. They're also doing stuff like just setting up the story for the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Of
what to expect.
Of basically how it's not just S.H.I.E.L.D. building up their own team of superpowered Inhumans, their Secret Warriors program.
But HYDRA is trying to do the same thing.
HYDRA's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Basically, I was going to say, by the fact that they've grabbed Gorgon, it's pretty obvious that what they're doing is they're going to be building the Serpent Society. I like that.
That's a good. That's a good point. Yeah.
Which goes back to one of the things I was saying earlier. Oh, sorry, you were going to say something.
That could be like the anti-Secret Warriors.
That's
thing.
That's the beginning. That's
Serpent
what
Society.
It's the Serpent of Society.
Well, the thing about the Serpent Society is that they used to be made up of a bunch of. Pretty much, they were led by Johann Schmidt, the original Red Skull's daughter.
Yeah.
They were led by his daughter, and they all had kind of a snake theme to them. But they were pretty much supposed to be like the top elite Hydra, like generals, lieutenants. Pretty much their best people were supposed to be
the best on the Serpent of Society. Pretty much.
Yeah, on the Serpent Society. And then the other funny thing was that the one that they reported to was also. Like, this was also during the era when they had Albert Malek as the second Red Skull. That was kind of the interesting thing. They reported directly to him because he was the one in charge at the time. So, again, that might go back into my earlier guess about Gideon Malek actually being Red Skull too, like the show's version.
Yeah, definitely. It could
but with the name change to kind of throw people off the scent, because the second you say Albert Malek, that's revealing right away. No, we're dealing with the second Red Skull. With this thing, they're able to kind of say, oh, we're misdirecting. I mean, they even spelled the name a little differently. They added a C to it.
Yeah. So overall, we thought it was a good episode. So
yeah, they did a good job, and of course, working with Talbot again. The one person that always hated S.H.I.E.L.D. pretty much, and one person who always had a thing against S.H.I.E.L.D.
Exactly.
You know, now they're dealing with him and trying to help either help or stop some of these humans that are causing trouble and stuff like that. So trying to tell them, hey, some of them are good and some of them are bad, but it's a matter of, we have to make sure, this is how we do things. So
right. So
you guys heard me say I'm just happy to see. I actually like Talbot as a character just because he's always kind of fun.
Yeah, he's a fun character.
He always adds interesting moments to the show, just so I know, we're in for some good moments. And not to mention
especially between him and Coulson.
Oh, just based on everything that's already happened, this is going to be amazing.
But, okay, so that was the episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, you can like, comment, share, subscribe.
You want to see any of our last SRBTV episodes, pretty much, like the last one we did for Agent Carter, Just click right down there. Check it out.
Also, if you want to check out any of Gondrish's stuff, him and his fiance work doing the Shique universe. You want to explain a little about that?
Yeah, basically, we do interviews, and we've got a lot of video interviews and con footage from when we do press over at the local conventions. We also get to interview a lot of their guests. We recently just came back from the Omni Expo here in
Yeah, that
Orlando.
was very fun.
So, and we got to interview a few people. We got to interview RJ Hattie from Face Off, the season 2 fan favorite of Face Off. We also got to interview Brian Beacott, legendary voice actor from the anime scene. And we also got to review Kevin DeHaney and Jeff Perazzo, aka Ethan and Trent from Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
So yeah, so check their stuff out once you're done checking our stuff out.
Yeah, there you go.
Just click the links below.
Yes.
Yeah, the links are all below.
The links are all below. But for now, I'm Fox.
I'm Bruce.
And I'm Gondros.
And that's been, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Super SRBTV. And on next time's episode, we're going to be taking a look, hopefully going to take a look at the Flash Supergirl crossover, World's Finest.
Hate the name, but yeah.
Hate the name. But other than that, thanks for tuning in.
Till next time.
See ya.
Later.